All right, day 3 update of demo for the kitchen. I'm gonna show you what McLaren did last night, but that's my little sidekick. You say hi. You say hi, kitty patootie. What are you doing? Yeah. Full-blown teething. Okay. Ready? Hole and ceiling. So, as I mentioned in my first video, we weren't sure if this was load bearing or not. And then yesterday I said we were leaning more towards it was, but we kept getting conflicting information from different sources. And so the only way to really know for sure, other than having a structural engineer come out, was to open the roof. So you can't see it in like this video. You can see a little bit like that guy, and this guy. So the way the pitch of our roof goes in the beams literally set right on this little tiny wall. This little wall seems so simple and pointless, and actually it's incredibly crucial to keeping our roof up. Come to find out, it's extremely necessary. And due to how, and I can't show you because you actually have to get in there to see it, but to put a beam in, actually it would require us to redo the way the beams of the pitch of the roof go. So that's like an enormous undertaking, a complete re-engineering of our roof line and how it's sitting on these posts here in the house and put a beam in the ceiling. It's a really large undertaking. It's hard to explain when you can't visually see what I'm talking about, but it's really complicated how they built it and how they're making what seems so small and pointless so incredibly crucial to keeping up the roof. And if we were to move these, everything would literally just collapse straight down. So can't take them out. And trying to re-engineer everything right now is not gonna happen. That's just, I don't even know if it's feasible. Like, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, just buy a new house at that point, because to redo it just for this thing would be so expensive. But at the end of the day, I just like, McLaren was like super defeated last night. He felt like awful because he really wanted to have like this beautiful open concept and remove this wall. And we were really hoping it wasn't load bearing. And he was just like, man, like, I was really hoping we can get rid of it. But I am more optimistic. I'm like, it's fine. People have to keep walls, pillars in their homes all the time because it's structural. It's needed for your home. It's okay. It happens. And I already have an idea of how to make this wall look really cool. So it has to stay, and that's okay. I don't want my roof falling. That would be a much bigger issue to have than just keeping this silly little wall right here than to have your roof collapse. What's going on? What you doing? You stop that. Look, get your fingers out of your mouth. What are you doing? So, craziness, but that's what's happening. So, like I said, gonna make this look cool. We're gonna rip all this drywall off of it, and then we're gonna recover it with the design that I want to do. And then today, we're ripping this out. So the dishwasher's coming out. All of this is going to be opened up, because then McLaren says he can figure out the amount of flooring he needs to fully rip up for our cabinets. Then we also have to be careful with the distance of the island, because our fridge goes here. Our fridge is quite deep, which I knew, but like, it's different when you see it in person. You're like, dang, okay. Like, you measure all these things ahead of time, but then once you see it in person, it is kind of different. How you actually visually see what it's gonna look like. So yeah, it's okay though. It'll work. It will work. Everything's gonna work. Just have to kind of adjust a little bit due to this new information, and that's okay. My pig wants out. So I will show you an update later when we do more.